Hello everyone and welcome. Today I want to show you my Chaos deck profile, why I play this deck in the order that I play it, with those cards that I main, and why this is one of the top performers of the meta at this point, if not the top performer of the meta. So let's just get straight to the profile. So of course, I'm playing one of each ritual, playing one Black Chaos, one Luster. We're also playing 3 copies of Black Chaos, 3 copies of Griffo because these are the best starters, 2 copies of Skull, and I'm playing 2 copies of Celtic Mystic. I think drawing 3 is insane, and this is the best normal summon because we do not play as a winner. I'm playing 2 copies of the Ritual. Some people play 1, I prefer the 2 for the grind game. And 2 copies of Mind Shuffle. I could get behind playing 3 of these. I know it's bad to draw them, but at the end of the day we don't have that many starters, and the version that I play you will see that I don't have any other way to access the engine. So basically I want to max out on what I'm playing, so maybe 3 Mind Shuffle could be a solid option. I'm playing also 3 copies of Ragged Records. And that's it for the Chaos engine. Next, a very small engine of Branded. So I'm playing 2 copies of White Dragon, 1 Ecclesia, and 1 Pharah. Okay, that's it. Pretty much very small. And then for the Hand Traps and Breakers, I'm playing 3 copies of Fuelos, 3 copies of Ass, 3 copies of Harmonia. I'm playing 2 Bestials, which you could argue that they would be better if you would play something that's level 7 or higher, like Nib, for example. But they are putting overtime. They are very good cards. And I'm also playing something in the extra deck that can synergize with that, so it's pretty okay so far. Then I'm playing 3 copies of Super Poly, 2 copies of the Fallen Virtues, and 1 Callby. Okay, so basically, the Branded engine, you could argue that these are also extenders for the Branded engine, because if I really need the Fallen of White, I could get the... I'm playing the Titanic, so I could just pitch the Titanic, get Fallen for the next turn. So as a basic idea, I'm not playing to OTK my opponent, I'm playing to control the board and grind the game, and then we can wear the opponent out, whatever he's playing. So a pretty good interaction is also with Super Poly and Pharah, or Mind Shuffle and Pharah, because if you have her in your hand, which is pretty easy to add with those 2, basically with the Fallen, you could pretty much obliterate the opponent's board. This is insanely good. And what's also better at this point is that you have the Magician, so this cannot be banished by SP or cannot be destroyed by a Duster post game. So basically these are never leaving the deck. Even going second, this is insane, because even if I draw it, I just pitch it, or pitch it with Mind Shuffle and gain control of one of my opponent's monster, or at the very least, this gets interacted with, so I win at the interaction. So that's for the main deck. Now for the extra deck. As you can see, I'm playing the 3 Champions of Sorcery. So Synchros, yeah, 3 Champions of Sorcery. Chaos Angel. Changing, this is debatable. It has come up more than once, but it's not that I cannot change it for something else. Ecclesia, of course, Pegasus, Backbeat, and Malong. You could pitch the Arthur with that, which is pretty great. Only 1 Link, Espelin Light. I'm playing 1 Lars for the Skull and the Bestials. It has come up, could be cuttable. Ptolemy would be a nice choice as well, because we do tend to grind a lot. I'm playing 1 Dogma, 1 Albion, 1 Detectlet, 1 Garura, 1 Theseus, and 1 Dragon. So this pretty much sums up the extra deck. Now for the side, as I always say, it's personal preference, but I did try the Fenrirs and they are pretty good. Solid interaction, you can bounce it with Mind Shuffle. You could also get another body to your hand, just because you can, okay? You can discard it with Super Poly, you can, it's pretty great. It's free, okay? If you don't get rolled, it's free. Then you play 2 copies of Purulia, I'm playing 2 copies of Droll, and then 1 Duster, 2 Sloths, pretty great card, underrated. And then Insolence, just for protection, not protection from, let's say, backward removal, but general protection, negating the opponent's stuff. It's mostly aggressive, because we have the Magician, they cannot be destroyed, so that's pretty great. Now, as you can see, we do not play the Crimson King. This could be Crimson King. It would be a great idea. I haven't tried it, and as a matter of fact, all the games that I've played, I actually managed to win locals yesterday with this particular list, as you can see it. As you see it at this particular moment, and this came up, Crimson King wouldn't have come up because I always saw Engine, and the one time I did not see Engine, I had Mind Shuffle and I could play my opponent's turn. So basically I don't mind setting the Mind Shuffle and waiting for my opponent's turn. The only problem would be a very explosive deck that can pretty much FTK you, that have like million negates. So yeah, this could be Crimson King if you like it. Yeah, that's completely fine. What I would cut though would be the Call By and move it to the side deck. So basically the only transition, let's say swap, this will be Crimson King, so this is fine. The Call By would be the Resonator, and then I'm cutting 1 Fenrir down to get the Call By in, because I don't want to cut anything else. Fenrir is pretty good. I set it 2 most of the times. I set it once 3 copies and once 2 copies, so it both times. It's good. Okay, this is something that I've been testing, so yeah, it's pretty great. I don't want to see multiple, and just having one was a great interaction, okay, with whatever I had in hand. Because I did brick, so I only had that, had a Solemn, no place from Branded or anything, and I had a Nash Blossom and a Harmonia, so that was it. Okay, so to conclude, this could be Crimson King. I will try it and let you know in my next update. However, this list, it's amazing. The deck hasn't let me down yet. I have bricked a couple of times, I will admit that. By breaking, I mean I didn't have more plays to advance. So let's say an Ass could cut my plays completely. But at the end of the day, when you have Mind Shuffle, it's pretty much solid. If you don't get ogred, or they have a hard like removal for the Mind Shuffle before you can set up, you're pretty much golden. That's why I'm thinking for the 3 Mind Shuffles, because it's a pure deck. But at the other hand, if this gets to be Crimson King, and then I have 1 more starter, which is converted to at least 3 more starters, because for the Valbas it's automatically Crimson King, and then we get the Solar Resonator, we normal the Resonator. We don't have to waste a normal, because we pretty much don't do anything with a normal summon. Because if I have access to the engine, I will get the Celtic Mystic. If I don't have access to the engine, but I have access to the Branded engine, I could go with the Crimson King, get the Solar Resonator, normal the Resonator, and also, which is pretty valid, the Resonator protects your stuff from being destroyed once. So even if something happens and you happen to bounce Magician, it's okay, you can have 1 more layer of protection. which is a pretty good addition. But still, I want to try the Lars. I didn't have the Crimson King at the moment, but I will try it and let you know in the next update. Until then, guys, if you like this video, please do leave a like and maybe a comment on this video. Give me some of your suggestions, because I share my ideas, but I also like to learn, and all ideas are welcome. I like to try more stuff. I like the game and I want to get better at this. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.